Hi, I'm Chef Stephen,
And I'm Chef Jody.
and we're corporate chefs for Frito Lay, and we're coming to you from the Frito Lay Flavor Kitchen, and we're very happy to be here on Gourmet Mom on the Go to help you with tips to make your summer easy and delicious, especially when it comes to entertaining.
You're never going to be able to know in advance what everybody likes, so you have to have some variety. One really great summer recipe that we have is this Oasis hummus.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, it pairs really beautifully with sun chips, delivering whole grain and good fiber, and absolutely delicious at the same time. We've got your favorite hummus in the bottom. It's kind of like the 7-layer dip idea, but it's got hummus, it's got guacamole. We've got a little crab salad on top, and then we dress it with a little Bloody Mary mix.
Love it, love it. So, you talk about going beyond the burger. You can keep the burgers and still go beyond the burger with something simple and delicious like this. I have two dips here that I call 5-finger dips that I serve with Tostitos because nothing makes a party like Tostitos. The first one is a shrimp ceviche, and the second one is a sushi ranch. Now, why do I call them 5-finger dips? Because each one only has 5 ingredients. You can count them all on one hand. The salsa is the base for the ceviche with 4 other simple ingredients: shrimp, lime, cucumbers for crunch, and cilantro. And then the ranch is your favorite ranch dip. I'm using Lay's here. And I added some pickled ginger, some soy sauce, some wasabi, and some minced up toasted seaweed to give you that sushi flavor experience, but in a familiar dip form. I'd like to address, and with Jody's help, the whole idea of keeping food safe during hot summer days.
Yeah, there's a lot of good techniques to make sure that you serve your food fresh, because it's not fresh after it sits out in the sun for a long time. It doesn't look good. It's warm. It's not appetizing, and also remain safe. One thing is to not put too much out. Don't keep a backup in the refrigerator or in the ice chest, and put a small bowl of potato salad out or a small bowl of coleslaw. The meats, you've got them cold before you put them on the grill, and then try to get them eaten shortly after they're on the grill.
Right.
Or you can set up a big ice chest with full of ice and put larger bowls of things if you don't want to go back to the fridge all the time and replenish.
So I love this whole idea, and I love everything Chef Jody's saying. You notice how this is set up so people will congregate where you are and where you're cooking the food. That allows you as a host or chef to cook burgers to order. And I know the chef provided a recipe for small mini gorgonzola burgers with bacon that were inspired by foods guys love, which is what inspires our flavors for Ruffles. And I challenged him with our Ruffles loaded bacon and cheddar potato skins chips. And what recipe did you come up with us for that?
I did a gorgonzola stuffed bacon burger, and I have actually taken gorgonzola and layered it inside the burger. The burger is stuffed with gorgonzola, which also helps keep it moist. It's not going to get dry. And then I'm going to top that with a couple of pieces of crispy bacon. And then I've got some grilled onions on there for an extra little bit of grilled flavor. And then my favorite finish is a little bit of these Ruffles loaded cheddar bacon potato skin chips right on top. And I'm going to just set those right on there. Adds a great level of finishing crunch to the burger.
I love that.
Well, I love little burgers because then people can graze and have a little burger and have a few of the other things rather than just this one big burger.
And you know what I love about this as I'm entertaining is your guests can come up, and if they don't want the burger, you can build almost the same sandwich with chicken or with veggies or anything they want.
Yeah, you can set up a whole plethora of things that they can decide to put in there. These wonderful little grilled mushrooms or some fish over here. You can make your own burger out of anything that's on the buffet table. A lot of times people try to go for leaner ground beef, but honestly, for a burger, that is part of what makes a burger dry. And then people tend to worry about not cooking it enough, so they overcook it, and that contributes to it being dry. But I'll tell you, this gorgonzola stuffed burger doesn't get dry because it's got that gorgonzola right in the middle.
Right, delicious. And one of the other most common mistakes that people make is if they buy ground beef in in bulk and they're making their own burgers, there's a tendency to feel like you have to really compact the meat and push it together. And to be honest with you, a looser burger is juicier than an overworked burger. So you don't want to overwork your ground beef. You want to just gently mold it into the size you want and then put it on a hot grill and let the grill do the rest.
Hot grill's key too.
Yeah. All these ingredients are just like notes and chords. We cross-utilize them and combine them in different ways that create harmonies, create other experiences, and we're asked to take simple, everyday ingredients and make an exciting end-user experience, much like music. You take the same notes. It's the same notes that you're using in different octaves, but you're creating many different creations and compositions out of that. So thank you to Gourmet Mom on the Go. Again, I'm Chef Stephen.
I'm Chef Jody.
And we're wishing you a happy, delicious, simple summer.